have been disrupted at the Tshwane University of Technology's Soshanguve campus. The institution could be heading for a shutdown following protests over meal allowances. Last month, several TUT campuses were closed due to complaints about accommodation shortages. Our reporter Tshegohaco Moagi has more on this story for us, and she joins us live from Pretoria. Tshegohaco, good morning to you. So talk to us about the turnout that was expected there. Are the students out in their numbers?
Good morning, Xoli. Yes, the students here at TUT are really out in their numbers. They moved actually from the Soshanguve South campus, which is the main campus here in Soshanguve, and they just walked down the street heading through to the Soshanguve North campus, which is what used to be the TCE campus. And from there, they just gathered more of their people, had a very short address about what their demands are, and then they moved back now to the TUT Soshanguve South campus, which is the main campus, which was, as I mentioned earlier. This is exactly where they'll be then also just addressing some of the students as the SRC leadership. They'll be addressing some of the students there. Just talk about their main demands. And as you mentioned, some of their main demands, Xoli, is the fact that they are actually worried about the issue of allowances, food allowances for all students from NSFAS. And as you can see, most of them are already gathered behind me, and some are still making their way, Xoli, to the Soshanguve South campus.
All right, Tshegohaco. Well, let's hear what are some of their grievances apart from food allowances then.
Absolutely, Xoli. And joining me is Sizwe Nyembe. He's one of the student representatives. Just give us details about what your grievances are and why this march today.
We want our food allowances money. We want them to pay for the student who stay off campus. They don't want to do that. We've been requesting several times, and Naledi Pando doesn't want to respond. So we decided to march against that so that they can see how serious we are. Remember that we have got students who don't have parents. We have got students who stays with their gogos. How are they going to pay their fees? How are they going to pay for the landlords wants their money there? What must we do? My mother, usemasimini manje uyalima, uzongifakela kanjani imali? I need that money. Umama mbusisi usemasimini uyalima manje, uzoyithola kanjani imali? Baningi abantwana bayahlupheka la. We need this man. As we are marching, we are hungry. As we are marching right now, we also want residents. We want accommodation. What must we do? We have to march. And Cyril Ramaphosa must take us serious as the young South Africans. He must do whatever it takes. Remember, he needs us on the 8th of May to vote for him. He must do something for us. Naledi Pando, remember, you are 72 years old. You know exactly what poverty is. You know exactly what hunger is. You are busy blaming Jacob Zuma for the free education. You are busy blaming Jacob. Jacob Zuma was right. By now, I was going to be selling tablets, constructing. I'll be selling tablets. Now I'm at a university to change my financial situation at home. And then you don't want that. It means that you don't want to transform this country. You just think for yourself. You, Cyril Ramaphosa, your son is busy with the pusas. You don't care about us. We don't want to steal. We don't want to steal. We want to work. We want to contribute to the economy of South Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And just quickly then, how long are you guys giving the Minister of Education to respond, or just TUT management?
No, now we are marching. She will respond while we are marching. We are tired. We don't have food. You see, we don't have food. You can see. Look at this trouser. You see what I'm wearing? I'm from a poor family. I'm from asking Rice Ramaphosa. I will tell you about me. Asking Ngwenya in Mpumalanga Komazi. He knows me very well. He will tell you about me. I was suffering in the street. I came here because of Jacob Zuma with his free education, and then you are against that. You are telling us about the 9 years lost years. That's nonsense. Jacob Zuma has worked for us. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. Stop fighting as leadership and transform this economy of this country. You, NC Youth League President, take us serious, Baba.
All right, thank you so much. Well, Xoli, there you have it. Student leaders really upset about the situation and the situation with NSFAS, and of course the food allowances, also demanding accommodation and residence, something that the university has once said is quite impossible to accommodate all students at this stage.
All right, Tshegohaco, we'll leave it there for the time being. That's Tshegohaco Moagi out at the TUT.